second person who was shot arrived at a nearby hospital. As we learn more, we'll let you know.
30-year-old Eric Eugene Washington promised his mother, Corrine Goodman, he would do better.
What's going on, everybody? It's the Bayou City Report, checking back in with the second Houston mayoral candidate. As I mentioned in the first video, it's the last year for the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner. So jumping in, we're going to be talking about attorney Amanda Edwards, okay? And she is the second on the list here. She was officially the third candidate to announce, but she's number 2 on here on the list, just in no particular order. It's just the nature of how I structured this. So she announced her candidacy, and she's the only former city councilwoman to run. Now, after 4 years at a large 4-city council, Edwards said she hopes to expand on the work she's done in city council if elected. Now, during her tenure on the council, Edwards served as vice chair of the Budget and Fiscal Affairs Committee, the Economic Development Committee, and the Transportation, Technology, and Infrastructure Committee. She also served on a city task force focused on traffic congestion and the environmental burdens on residents, and created the city's Innovation District. Pretty cool. The mayoral race follows Edwards' failed 2020 bid to unseat Republican Senator John Cornyn. Edwards pointed to her background in municipal finance and serving on multiple boards in the private and nonprofit sectors as key factors that sets her apart from other candidates. Does sound like her background's fairly diverse. Now, like other candidates, Edwards said her biggest concerns are reducing crime, which I've talked about, mitigating flooding, which is a big issue in the city of Houston. For you guys that don't know, like a little bit of rain, man, and streets all of a sudden flood out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. Okay, so mitigating flooding and increasing fair economic opportunity. To combat rising crime, she believes the city needs to put more police on the streets. There's a whole library of discussions on that. So more police in the streets, while creating a culture that prioritizes local policing and proper education. Okay. Edwards, who's also another Houstonian, obviously, said her focus will be on building a coalition of all community members, public officials, community leaders, elected officials, and regular residents to make sure everyone is at the table. See how that turns out. So that's essentially her vision for the city of Houston. Now, if she's elected, she would be the first Black woman to lead the city of Houston, but I don't really think that should be a sticking point to vote for her. I'd be curious to understand the specifics regarding pulling together an entire community and rolling out an actionable plan, right? You talk about crime, community members can come together, but to what end, right? Like, what's the solution? But again, I'll leave it to you to make an assessment. Be sure to subscribe. I appreciate every one of you. God bless. It's the Bayou City Report. I'm out.